to The Core, the podcast where we dive into the heart of what makes us human. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, wellness, sports, and the stories that will shape our lives. In the world where complexity often lies, we're on the quest to uncover the core truth that binds us together. From scared space of religion to the fragile landscape of our physical and mental health, we will venture into the depth of the human experience. We will talk to the athlete who has pushed their bodies to the limit and discover the spiritual practices that fuel their passion. We will hear from individuals who have faced immeasurable challenges and find inspiration in their silence. Through this conversation that are authentic, vulnerable, and thought-provoking, we will examine the integrated web of relationship between our minds, body, and spirit. We will confront tough questions and seek answers that illuminate our shared humanity. On the go, we believe that everyone has a story worth telling, and we committed to share those stories with integrity, empathy, and curiosity. So join us on this journey to the core of what matters most. Let's explore, discover, and grow together. You are with me, your host, Faith Imngalola. Today we are going to discuss and share more about youth and relationship. Welcome.
Right, my name is Precious Chikoli. Actually, I'm into youth work, and I do most of the counseling to the young people on psycho-social issues, and also some love-related matters, and the growth of young people.
Okay, so what does love mean to you?
Yeah, the word love is so complex, and I observed that most of the youth, or not only youth, but many people confuse it. But according to me, love to me is about more than just romantic feelings. It's a deep emotional connection that involves care, respect, and genuine desire to see the other person grow and succeed. That's how I can define love. And also, love is about mutual support and creating a safe space where both people can be vulnerable and authentic. It's a blend of affection, trust, and shared experiences that help both individuals become better versions of themselves. That's how I understand love. And I believe that love builds people, love uplifts people, and that's the reason why there is a mutual conscience and authentic.
Okay, so how can we differentiate between love and sex?
Yeah, I think this is a very, very nice question. Very nice question in a way because most people don't differentiate love and sex. So, okay, let me define it this way. Love and sex often are intertwined. Most people, they really confuse, but they are not the same. They are intertwined, but they are not the same. They are quite different. Love is emotional connection, while sex is a physical act. So, based on the description, how I describe love, that love is about more than just romantic feelings. It's a deep emotional connection that involves care, respect, and genuine desire to see other person grow and succeed. As such, coming to your question again, love is emotional connection, while sex is a physical act, the act of sleeping with each other. That's sex. But love is emotional connection. And also, you can have love without sex, and vice versa. You can have sex without love. It happens as well. That's the reason why people go ask a prostitute, pay money, have sex. They go. There is no any love. It's just the act of having sex. While you can as well love somebody without having sex with the person. So true love involves emotional intimacy, trust, and a deep bond, whereas sex is just one expression of physical intimacy. Let me tell you something as well. It is important to recognize that sex doesn't equate to love, and a healthy relationship requires emotional. A healthy relationship requires emotional. Let me tell you something. It is important to recognize that sex doesn't equate to love, and healthy relationship requires emotional depth of just physical attraction. So there is more to the word love than sex. In fact, sometimes sex comes in when people are in love. So, but sex doesn't define what love is. It's just a plus to their agreement. So you can be in love without having sex, without the sexual act. That's how I understand this.
Okay, so when we talk about love, sometimes there are some disagreements in relationships that lead to heartbreak. Can you explain what heartbreaks are, and you can share your personal story about heartbreak?
There is no much real issues about heartbreaks of myself. However, let me explain to you that heartbreak is an emotional pain and grief we experience when we lose someone we love or when a relationship ends. So, for your own understanding, for a better understanding, a heartbreak doesn't only come when you have when your relationship has ended. No way. A heartbreak can come maybe because you've lost your mom, your dad, your uncle, your loved one is gone. It can break you as well. You've lost you've lost one of your trusted and loved properties. Maybe you've lost your car, you've lost or something you love most. Even your phone, it can break you. So that's how I understand about the heartbreaks. However, it feels overwhelming, almost like losing part of yourself, and that's why your heart breaks, because you really feel like you're losing something. Imagine when maybe let's give an example of a relationship. You used to call each other in the morning, in the afternoon, during night long calls, home, mesho, desho, or whatever the cause, baby, honey, and eventually the person is gone. 24 hours, no text, no call. 48 hours, no text, no call. 7 days, 30 days. So it really breaks you because you really feel like you've lost a very important part of your body. Personally, one of my hardest heartbreaks was realizing that the relationship I had invested so much, it wasn't healthy. there are that moment that when you really feel like, "Ah, I think in this relationship, this is the last relationship. I'm now home and dry. This is my life partner." And then you start investing in the person, putting a lot of time, resources, sharing ideas, sharing future. In the end, the person is gone. And yeah, it really breaks. And that's what really, that's one of the things that I went through, and it really broke me. And also, walking away felt like failure at first, but over time, it helped me grow and understand my own heads better, and my needs better as well. Because the moment the person was going away, I couldn't believe it. But eventually, the person went, and there was nothing I could have done to stop it. So,
So, what can be a good or best way to move on?
um, there are several ways that can help one to move on. One common,
What can be a best way to move on from heartbreak?
okay, the best way to move on from from the heartbreak is finding yourself, knowing yourself, discovering yourself. When you know who you are, what you like, it really helps you to move on so easily. For instance, when you know your hobby, my hobby is reading books. So you've lost a relationship. You can intensify on what you really like doing during your free time. If you like traveling, yeah, you can as well do that. But mostly as well, you need to keep company. Find people that surrounds you, that you can be chilling with, you can be throwing some jokes with. That will really help you to heal and move on so easily. Yeah.
Okay, so you can continue.
Heartbreak also taught me one important thing about the importance of self-worth and the resilience. It's painful, but it's also a chance to rebuild and learn what best for you in the long run. Because sometimes people leave you because you are not as good. And what I discovered in life, we don't tell ourselves the truth. We believe that we are the best version, and our friends have the loopholes and shortfalls. As such, we don't accept wrongdoing. So, a heartbreak uh, should be a reflection point. You should reflect where you didn't do well, and then capitalize on that and move on, learn, and be the best version of yourself.
Okay, so what are some misconceptions about love and relationship?
There are lots of misconceptions about love and relationship. One common misconception is that love alone can solve all relationship problems. While love is essential, a relationship also requires good communication, trust, and effort from both sides. Okay, let me maybe explain more on this. Uh, some people believe that love is the answer. Love will answer their questions, and they really, in the end, they get it wrong. They get it all wrong. Love can't bring you food on the table if you can work hard. Love on its own can't make you pass examinations if you don't study. So, in fact, sometimes love can kill you. Sometimes love can make you fail education, and even love can make you starve. So I really feel it's a misconception when people believe that love is the only answer they know. Uh, and also, there is another misconception that actually this is a myth, and it's an idea of perfect partner or soulmate. I've got myself a soulmate, and I've a soulmate kaine. That expression, it's a myth, and it's misplaced. And most of people who are hit so hard and seriously when the relationship has ended are those people who use those myths: soulmate, perfect partner, perfect love. There is no perfect love on earth. You just click on several things. And because we should know that no one is perfect, so hence no one is perfect, then surely there is no perfect love. And also, relationship requires compromise and growth. You need to leave some of the things you like doing for the sake of your partner, and you need to sacrifice for your partner. There are things you don't like to be doing, but you have to do it or to do them for the sake of your partner. And there are things you really like to do, you have to stop doing them for the sake of your partner and for the sake of your love. And that way you compromise and surely you grow. And also, lastly, people often confuse intense attraction or passion with love. My friend, there is what we call lust, infatuation, and love.
Yeah.
These are different things. So sometimes people misplace them and they just conclude that it's love when they are not. So, but love is about more than just physical or emotional highs. It's about building a strong, lasting connection over time. And love, it's like a seed. It's planted. When you plant a seed, you water it, you give it fertilizer, you apply fertilizer on it, you take care of it, the plant grows healthy. The same as love. Love starts and you build it and it grows. When it grows, you can't break it easily. So I think those are some of the misconceptions and myths about love.
Okay, so um, as the misconception, you talk about like love can bring food on the table. So I want you to emphasize or explain about what is the connection between love and money.
There is no connection about love and money. And there is no connection about poverty and love. If you are poor and you attach yourself to a rich person for love, just know that you're getting into slavery. Because there is no connection about money and love. So the person cannot be loving you. Rather, you will not be loving the person as well. You'll be loving the money he has or she has. And in the end, one of you will be the victim in the relationship. That's the reason why I was saying love cannot bring you food. If you spend your time calling each other, texting, ndimakuimbira phone suma ndiyankha chifukwa chani, kuyamba kukangana, simply because a person has failed to respond to your message or your call because he or she was working, doing something, some economic activity that will bring food on the table. Surely you guys you'll be poor and you'll die with hunger. You'll starve. So we need to work. We need to balance the equation. Much as love is there, but let's balance the equation.
Okay,
Not spending
okay.
the whole night making calls.
Okay, fine.
What time will you have to think about the future?
Okay, before you proceed, can you like give a scenario where one can know like he or she is loved for no reason?
Yes. Um, Let me take you back to the definition I gave about love. I said, love is more than just romantic feelings. It's a deep emotional connection that involves care, one, respect, two, and genuine desire to see the other person grow and succeed. So if you follow that definition of love, surely you will see people in love taking care of each other. And when we say taking care of each other, it's not about money only. It's not a monetary thing only. No. Checking up on you shows it's a meaning that a person cares. Uh, you're doing your assignment. Somebody calling you or sending you a text reminding you of this due date. That person cares, and that's love. If a person will send you a vacancy because the person knows you are jobless, or you can grab that opportunity, that person cares. That's love. So that's how I can link the two.
Okay, so what best advice you can give to like for navigating a modern dating?
Something like modern dating. Anyway, I think we are giving this love thing some fancy, some good definitions, terminologies, and some of these they make people lose focus. However, in modern dating, it's important to be clear about your intentions and communicate openly. If it's about sex, say it. If it's about being friends, say it and be true to yourself. Don't lie. So, and also, don't rush into relationships out of fear of being alone. And don't settle for less than you deserve. That's what I can advise the youth. Sometimes people fall in love because of peer pressure. Anzanga onse, they've got my relationships and then do beba wambiri. I can't remain behind. Then you jump into somebody's heart. In the end, and the Swerantima song becomes part of your day. So don't rush into a relationship because you feel like you're alone, not married. And also, I've said something here that don't settle for less than what you deserve. Learn to give yourself value. When you give yourself value, people will not look on you down because you tell them, no, that's not me. I can't settle for this. So be ambitious, but don't be over ambitious. Because when you become over ambitious as well, you jump into a ship which is not of your caliber. And also, I think take time to get to know someone deeply beyond their online persona or first impressions. People just meet online, they start dating without physical meeting. I love you, I love you. How can you love somebody you've never seen? How? Because of the text message.
Long distance relationship.
No. Oh, it's different. Long distance relationship begins with physical. You stay together, you meet, you mingle. You stay together, you know each other, you grow love, then a person goes away. Maybe for education, work, or something, or transfers. That's a long distance relationship. But it can't start with somebody you've never seen. No way. no way, there's no love there. And also there's an issue of first impression. Kungoona muntu fina wake wachena wambiri wati wamenyula bas, I think I love this girl. How? You don't. You just lust because you've seen something. And also, I think, let me say something. Boundaries are keys. Set them early and don't be afraid to walk away if those boundaries aren't respected. When you're getting into a relationship, set boundaries. My friend, in this relationship, will never do this, do this, do this. We'll be doing this, this, this. And if you feel the boundaries are not being respected, move away. Because there's no love there. Love, imakandi respect. And you need to know that. And also, I think, lastly, focus on building a strong sense of self-love. When you are confident in who you are, you will be better attracting the kind of relationship that aligns with your values. So what I'm trying to say is, I think, personal love, you need to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. When you start loving yourself, somebody cannot look down on you. You will say no to it. So I think that's what I can advise my fair young people about love.
Okay, so what can be your comment on today's topic about youth and relationship?
This topic is very crucial, very important especially to the young people, because it gives them some energy, and also it builds them. It's like giving them tools to their life, which is very important. Most of the people, they don't know how to differentiate or I think I talked something about infatuation, love, lust. They don't differentiate these things. As such, this topic will empower them, will equip them with knowledge, and they will be making informed decisions whenever they want to fall for somebody.
Thanks for your time.
Welcome.